Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing well. Welcome to this edition of The Hindu. Dated 4th of July 2022, I bring to you some of the major articles from the newspaper today. Let's begin our discussion from the very first page. GS2 Polity and Governance. There's an article about the Maharashtra politics. As we know, there was a recent political disruption and a floor test that was held in Maharashtra. So the article is headlined as BJP nominee elected speaker in Maharashtra, trust vote today. So you have to know about the constitutional provisions related to the governor in calling for a floor test. How is it carried out, significance, and the need for this particular procedure. Moving further on page number 6 from GS2 Polity and Governance, the article is headlined as Technology is no panacea for custodial death. So this word means a solution. So the article says technology is not a solution for custodial death. So the article says it can never be an alternative to compassionate policing based on the trust between police and citizens. From this article, you have to know what is custodial death and why is it a blot on the policing system, why technological solutions are available to help prevent custodial deaths, concerns about AI or robot interrogations, both legally and ethically, the relevance of formulation of a multi-pronged strategy by the decision makers encompassing the legal enactments, the technology, accountability, training and community relations, and what more needs to be done in this particular context. Moving further on page number 6 from GS3 Economy Sector, the article is headlined as Dogged by Inflation. From this article, you have to know what are the findings of the recent sets of macroeconomic data, the government's index of 8 core industries for May, and S&P Global Survey Based Purchasing Managers Index, that is PMI, and what are the suggestions related to it. Moving further on page number 7 from GS2 Polity and Governance, there's an article, Why is defection a non-issue for voters? From this article, you have to know why do many legislators and parliamentarians defect to other parties, the repercussions linked to it, what are the several attempts by various governments at different points of time to strengthen laws, that is to curb this menace in politics. Further on, what are the key analysis and what can be the possible scenario ahead. Moving further on page number 7 itself from GS3 Economy Sector, another article that says, we need an urgent national plan on electrical safety. From this article, you'll get to know what are the reasons to be proud of the growth of Indian power sector since independence, the problems faced by the sector, the status of implementation of current safety regularity regime, and what more needs to be done in this particular context. Moving further on page number 8 from GS2 Polity and Governance, there's an article, The Functioning of the National Investigating Agency. From this article, you have to know first of all what is the NIA, when did NIA come into being, what are the scheduled offences under the NIA and how wide is NIA's jurisdiction? Further on, how does the NIT take up a probe? Moving further from page number 9, GS2 Polity and Governance, the article talks about transgender equality. So beyond male and female, the right to humanity. From this article, you have to know about the Supreme Court's judgment recognizing the rights of transgendered person, far-reaching implications, key analysis and what can be the possible scenario ahead. Moving further on page number 10 from GS2 Polity and Governance, the article says, Indians can get rupees 10 lakh from relatives abroad. From this article, you have to know about the Union Home Ministry's decision to amend certain rules related to the Foreign Contribution Regulation Act FCRA, allowing Indian to receive up rupees 10 lakh in an year from relatives staying abroad without informing the authorities. Also, what is the rationale behind move and what are the implications? Moving further on page number 12 from GS3 Economy Sector, another article that is headlined as GST Decision Upsets Dairy Farmers. From this article, you have to know about the major decisions of the GST Council in its 47th meeting and what are their implications. So with this, we call it a wrap of today's edition of Headlines of the Day, The Hindu. I hope you liked the video. I'll see you with some other video. Till then, take care and do stay tuned.